Hi, Mike Caldwell here. We were asked by Jordon Schulz to do a review of Instagram Cash Blueprint. So here's the experience that I've had with Instagram Cash Blueprint for the past 3 weeks I've been with them. First, let me say that I signed up for the software because I really liked what I saw in the video. It seemed to make a lot of sense to me, and I liked their guarantee that if we weren't able to make our money back, if we weren't able to make their minimum monthly fees, then they do everything they can to work with us to make sure we were making that much money. And that seemed like a win-win situation to me. So anyway, I tried to sign up for the program, and for whatever reason, I wasn't able to do it online. I tried 3 or 4 times, and none of them went through. Every time I tried to sign up, it said my credit card was declined, and it just never happened. So I moved on. I just moved on. And then about a week later, I tried to use my credit card, and I found that it was over its limit, and that didn't make any sense to me. And I found out the reason was because Instagram Cash Blueprint had actually billed me 3 times, $1,497. They billed that to me 3 times. They never sent any emails to say welcome to the program or thank you for giving us $1,500 or anything like that. They just took my money and stayed pretty quiet about it. So I contacted them. They gave me one of the payments back, but they kept 2 of them. And while I was working on that, I started to use the software. And the Blackmagic software, it worked for 2 days, maybe 3 days. I was able to follow some people automatically. A few people followed me, and so it looked like things were happening, and maybe it was legitimate software. But then it just stopped working. So I filed some tickets online with them, and they've got a really great system for doing that, for filing the tickets. But I never heard any response, so I went back to the ticket office, and I found that all the tickets that I had filed had been closed. And so I was a little discouraged by that. But luckily there was an upcoming webinar that Jordon was doing, so I sent him some questions, hoping that he would answer them either by email or respond to them in the webinar. But yeah, all those questions were ignored as well. The next thing that happened was all 3 of my Instagram accounts were deleted by Instagram, and I wasn't happy about that at all. It said I'd broken their terms and conditions. So I was able to get a number for these folks, Instagram Cash Blueprint, and I gave him a call. I spoke to Steve. Steve looked through everything. He didn't know why it happened. He didn't think I was doing anything wrong. So he was going to forward my file to the software department, and they were going to get back to me. Surprisingly, they never did. So a few days later, I was just getting nervous. Like they had 2 payments. They should have only had 1. And I thought maybe I should get them both back because none of the services I requested were being delivered. My 3 Instagram accounts had been shut down. My support tickets weren't being addressed, and I just thought I was entitled to a refund. But they said no, I wasn't. And what they said was that it was my fault that the Instagram accounts were shut down because I didn't follow the clear instructions that were given in the videos. So the videos were still up, so I went back and I looked at them again, and I did everything that was said. But the person I was going back and forth on the emails with, he said that new videos were coming out this upcoming weekend, and what those videos are going to do is they're going to clarify all the mistakes that myself and I don't know how many other people learned when we got our Instagram account shut down. So that was 2 days ago, and also 2 days ago this guy or girl, whoever it is on the other side of the computer, said that that my extra payment was going to be refunded 2 days ago. And so yesterday I emailed them to see how that was progressing, if the money had been refunded or not. They didn't get back to me. So today I called the bank and I asked if the money had been returned, and it hadn't. So I emailed them again today. They haven't got back to me. I called them. Nobody answered the phone. So as it stands now, I paid 2 times for the Instagram Cash Blueprint service that basically hasn't worked since I started with it, and it's caused my 3 Instagram accounts to be shut down. So I'm not going to advise you on what you should do. All I know is that this is probably the worst business decision I've ever made in my life, getting involved with these folks. So that's been my experience. Jordon wanted a review. That's just the facts of what's happened with me in the last 3 weeks. All right, hope that helps. Bye-bye.